I've lived a lot longer than I might care to admit, and it's funny how life teaches us that while the days rush by, real lessons seem to take their time. Time is indeed a great teacher, but its lessons are delivered slowly. It's only with years of experience that you start to grasp some of life's fundamental truths. I wish I'd realized a few of these things sooner, but I'm here to share what I've learned with you, so maybe you don't have to learn the hard way. At this stage, you've probably heard people say things like, if you're older and still enjoying intimacy, you're draining your energy. When we're young, we believe we're invincible, don't we? We assume we can handle all-nighters, indulgent eating, and a lack of physical activity without a second thought. After all, youth and energy make it easy to ignore the idea of limitations. But the truth is, our bodies are constantly changing, quietly and gradually, and these seemingly harmless habits start to leave their mark over time, often so subtly that we barely notice. Maybe you think this is just what aging looks like, that this is how it's supposed to be. But are we aging naturally, or are we unknowingly accelerating the process? Consider your daily routine, the extra coffee, the occasional sleepless night, the times you skip physical activity. These little habits build up, often in silence, and we rarely stop to consider how they're shaping our bodies from within. I'm not just talking about occasional fatigue or minor aches and pains. There are changes occurring on a deeper level in places we don't often think about. For example, even your body's vitality, like hormone production and other subtle functions, can be impacted by these choices. It's your body's way of signaling that something is amiss, though the signals are so faint that we might only notice them after the changes have already taken place. Did you know that the food you eat, the quality of your sleep, and how often you move all influence these internal, delicate functions? I certainly didn't, not until time forced me to learn. And it's rarely a sudden revelation. The changes are gradual and often invisible, making them especially dangerous. Our bodies send us these messages quietly, hoping we'll pay attention, but we often don't. By the time we notice, the damage is usually done. I'm here to help you see these signs early, because time can be both a teacher and a thief. If we're not paying attention, time gradually steals our energy and vitality. I ignored those signs for too long, thinking that the tiredness I felt was just age. It was only later I realized it was my body crying out for help. Are you listening to what your body is telling you? Aging well isn't about luck or genetics. It's a choice we make each day. It's a commitment to taking care of our bodies and giving them what they truly need. In our youth, we think our bodies will work the same forever, but the reality is different. Our bodies are like a garden. Without care and attention, even the most vibrant plants will wither. If we don't nourish and tend to ourselves, eventually, we start to notice declines. I used to assume my energy and vitality were endless, until one day, small changes crept in. Less energy, persistent fatigue, even subtle shifts in libido and vitality. That's when I realized our bodies need our care, and they communicate this through gentle reminders we often ignore. Aging wisely doesn't mean simply accepting change, but rather embracing it and adapting to care for ourselves in ways that preserve our vitality. So, ask yourself, what are you doing today to ensure your body remains strong and healthy for tomorrow? We often think we're doing enough, just as I once thought I was. But in truth, our bodies need more than the bare minimum. Nutrition, movement, rest. Each aspect matters deeply, not just for how we look, but for our inner vitality. What you eat, the water you drink, how often you move, all of it influences your health from the inside, affecting everything from hormones to energy levels. Our bodies are intricate systems where everything is interconnected. So, if you want to age with wisdom, start paying attention now. Don't let your body wear down unnoticed. Don't wait until the signs become irreversible. Caring for yourself is subtle, almost invisible, but over time, it yields rewards beyond measure. Had I known this earlier, I would have made different choices, but it's never too late. Aging well is a choice you can make today, and that choice will impact not only how you look, but how you feel, your vigor, and your inner vitality. It's time we dispel myths about aging, especially about sexuality. Physical intimacy isn't only for the young. When approached healthily, it remains a powerful source of joy, connection, and well-being in every phase of life. Yet many avoid it out of prejudice or fear. Society has made us believe that intimacy is a young person's privilege, but that couldn't be further from the truth. With age comes greater freedom to explore relationships deeply, with the pressure for perfection finally lifted. Adapting to these changes can foster a fulfilling, active love life that brings satisfaction without adhering to old norms. An active, healthy love life benefits your body in profound ways, like strengthening your immune system, enhancing mental health, and even reducing cardiovascular risks. During physical intimacy, hormones like endorphins and oxytocin are released, boosting mood and relieving stress. Letting go of outdated ideas around intimacy can greatly benefit your life in ways beyond immediate pleasure. Remember, everyone's journey is unique. What's most important is that you feel comfortable with your choices. Aging doesn't mean giving up. It means finding new ways to live fully. And there's something I want you to hold on to. It's never too late. You can start caring for yourself, finding new ways to connect with your body, no matter your age. Each choice you make, whether today, tomorrow, or next week, can shape a healthier, more vibrant future. I used to believe that once I reached a certain age, change was out of reach. But I've since learned that's simply not true. Our bodies are resilient and adaptable, and the way we treat them has a profound impact. You may already notice subtle signs that time is passing, perhaps a little less energy or other changes. These are signs of a new phase, a phase where, with accumulated wisdom, you can make decisions that enrich and revitalize you. I made these changes myself, and my quality of life transformed. It wasn't easy, but it was deeply rewarding. And if I could do it, so can you. This journey isn't linear, but it's one of self-care, self-discovery, and reconnecting with your own body. If you've stayed with me this far, you're ready for the first step. Imagine waking up tomorrow with renewed energy and a sense of control over your body and future. Isn't it empowering to know you have the ability to make that change? If you found value in this message, remember to subscribe for more insights and share it with others who could benefit. Leave a comment letting me know where you're tuning in from and how this impacted you. I read each one. And before you go, be sure to watch the next video I've lined up for you. It's the perfect companion to what we've covered here and will help you further along this journey of transformation. Click the link and join me in creating a brighter, healthier future.